The email notification buzzed on my phone at 2:43 a.m. Your gold business card has been charged, 7th 862 $19 at Maui Ocean Resort and Spa. My stomach dropped. I didn't even have a gold card. At least not one I'd used in years. Then, one after another, the alerts started lighting up my screen. $4,219 at Luxury Island Tours. $12,840 at Beachfront Dining Collection. $1,775 at Honolulu International Airport. Each charge hit like a heartbeat, faster, louder. By the time I logged into my banking app, my hands were trembling. The screen filled with one transaction after another, each one stamped Lahaina, Maui, Hawaii. Then came another live charge, $3,420, Diamond Jewelers of Maui. I froze. My reflection glared back at me from the dark glass of my phone, jaw tight, eyes wide, heart pounding. I already knew who it was. My name is Alice, I'm 29, and this is how I took my life, and my name, back from the people who thought they owned it. 2 weeks earlier, I'd opened a small credit card to help with Mom's medical bills. She'd just had knee surgery. Just until Medicare kicks in, she'd promised. I'd calculated everything down to the cent, co-pays, prescriptions, therapy sessions, but the gold card, that was different. It was tied to my company, Baker Digital Marketing, the business I'd built from nothing. It had been locked away in a sealed folder labeled Emergency Business Backup. When I checked that folder, it was gone. The envelope had been reglued but slightly crooked, and only one person would have known where to look. My sister, Gemma. She'd been posting beach photos all week, champagne, designer handbags, ocean views. I'd assumed her boyfriend was footing the bill. Turns out the boyfriend was me, my name, my credit, my identity. The next morning, Mom called. I could hear waves crashing in the background. The warm weather's helping my recovery, she said. Denver doesn't have warm weather in February, I asked quietly. How long have you been in Hawaii, Mom? A pause. Then she sighed. Sweetie, Gemma just took a little vacation money. She's been so stressed. Don't overreact. My voice went flat. A little? She spent over $100,000. It's family, she said, like that word made theft okay. Besides, your business is doing great. You won't even miss it. I hung up. Then I called Nathan Holt, my corporate attorney. He didn't hesitate. Alice, this isn't family drama. This is corporate fraud. Your sister didn't just steal from you, she stole from your LLC. We filed everything. Timestamps, IP addresses, transaction logs. Since the total exceeded $50,000, it triggered a federal investigation. That evening, I texted Gemma. Hope you're enjoying Hawaii. The fraud department's been notified. Check your email, she replied instantly. LOL, you wouldn't dare. We're family. Haha. I forwarded that message to Nathan. He wrote back, perfect. That's proof of intent. The next morning, Mom called again, furious. You need to drop this immediately. It was a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? I snapped. She stole my card, committed 6 figures in fraud, and laughed about it. You've always been so dramatic, Alice. If you go through with this, you'll tear the family apart. You already did, I said quietly. When you joined her in Hawaii, instead of recovering in Denver. By Wednesday, the bank froze Gemma's accounts. Her cards were declined, her accounts locked, her Instagram posts went dark. That night, she emailed me. I was just stressed. I'll pay you back. Please drop the case. I replied, the debt belongs to the insurance company now. Contact them. An hour later, Mom emailed. What kind of daughter destroys her own family just to prove a point? I opened a folder on my laptop titled, For When They Forget. Inside were years of receipts, the rent I'd paid when Gemma was broke, the bail money when she got a DUI, the tuition I'd covered when she wanted to try college again, every dollar I'd given, every promise broken. Now they wanted me to feel guilty for saying enough. A week later, the headline hit, Denver entrepreneur files fraud charges against sister for $100K shopping spree. They used a photo of Gemma on a yacht. Champagne in hand, sunglasses glinting. Mom texted, You've embarrassed this family? I almost laughed. I hadn't embarrassed them. I'd exposed them. Nathan called. "The case is solid. They've approved restitution. You don't have to testify if you don't want to." I hesitated, then said, "No, I'll testify." The courtroom was silent. Gemma sat across the aisle, suddenly humble in beige, hair pulled back, eyes down. When the judge asked if I wanted to speak, I stood. "I'm not here for revenge," I said. "I'm here to reclaim my name. She didn't just steal money. She stole my reputation, my trust. And she did it because she thought she was entitled to it. Some lines, once crossed, can't be repaired, only respected from a distance." The ruling was swift. Full restitution. 5 years financial probation, all assets monitored. Outside the courthouse, she ran after me. "Are you happy now?" I turned. "Not happy, just free." "You think this makes you better than us?" She spat. "No," I said. "It just makes me separate." Then I walked away, lighter than I'd felt in years. That night I created a new folder on my laptop. Boundaries, not negotiable. I blocked their numbers. Not out of anger, but out of survival, because healing means refusing to let the same fire burn you twice. Weeks later, I passed a jewelry store. A delicate gold bracelet caught my eye. Elegant. Simple, strong, I bought it with my business card. Under my name, with my money. As the jeweler clasped it around my wrist, I thought of my grandfather's words. "The people who love you will build you up. The rest will just take until there's nothing left." He was right. Family isn't always who you're born to. Sometimes it's who you become without them. Outro CTA for narration. If you've ever had to walk away to find peace, you'll understand this. Sometimes freedom isn't loud. It's the quiet sound of never needing to explain yourself again.